against Gorillas, which isn't a great loss either. London are 2-0 here. They have a 6-4 win versus New York and a 6-5 win versus Dallas. So those are both actually solid wins. So you would actually put this with London right now just based on how they've played this thus far. Wuskin has been a prolific sniper thus far this year, but it scraps to get the opening pick. The insta trade in from Skies at top train as Jurge is lying in wait inside of Vince.
Yeah, again, we just switched from 2-minute rounds to 90 seconds, so we're already down to a minute. As London looks like they're trying to go to the off-site, right? We usually don't see a lot of pressure here towards A, but after Rady gets this kill, you're immediately going to see the rotation. You have Scraps, who's already worked his way front bathroom. If he can get inside crates, he has the rotate. This is going to be a free bomb plant for London. And yeah, just a nice rotation, right? They control middle map.
It's really on Scraps, and Wuskin to make the play here. Wuskin hits the first, can't quite flick onto the second, but his brother may be there for the trade. Scraps at least able to back him up for a moment. As Mutineers look to flood, the crossfire is there from London, and that is a fantastic first round from the Ravens.
Yeah, I think right away, Scraps, he won the one-on-one against Havoc, who, again, Havoc's going to play aggressive. He's going to play for that map pressure. And as soon as that happens, where Scraps controlling middle of the map, rated pump, you know, he's able to win one. That forces the rotation out of Florida, and London can really just do whatever they want.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit different based on the timer, because I think if you had the extra 30 seconds, maybe Rady gets that kill and you play for the rotation a little bit longer, but you saw instant rotation for London. You just got to go, just because there's 45 seconds off the clock at that point.
Well, this is one of the
everything has
maps,
to be snappy.
Right? Like they know what Florida's going to do. As soon as the kill goes down at A, they have to rotate. Another first blood comes in for London. Nice job by Dylan. So 4 versus 5 for Florida as they start to work towards this B side. So nobody really pushed up too far middle of the map. So if Florida wants to, they can go for this plant. But it looks like there's going to be a big push coming from the London side out of crates. It's going to start with Jared. He knows there's one beyond it. He plays his life, has the helper rated. It's on down now. Just Havoc and Frosty. The smoke as well, I love that for the retake, right? That's going to force them to peek. They're going to hop to defuse as well. He's not able to get it. Wuskin is able to stay alive from the grenade, and that is going to do it in round. Yeah, I was going to say, okay, well, it didn't end, but it did.
They finally get it there, but a nice smoke out. And yeah, again, they're 2-0 here, and they have 2 good wins.
Yep.
Florida 1-1, and not an impressive win, and kind of a bad loss. So this map has absolutely favored London. I think that's what makes it so frightening for Mutineers fans. If you were looking for the search to be where it's dominant, this is maybe just not the map that you would see it on. It is just all Ravens thus far rated. That hot map 1 starts out hot map 2 as well, as he is 3-0 to start things off. But the story has been the first bloods, at least in the opening moments. Both of them going to the Ravens. Is this where Mutineers can maybe turn the tides and get the advantage in the round early? Moving up towards bomb site. It's Jared that's going for a very, very quick plan. This is going to put the pressure on Mutineers very fast within this round, but he's going to be able to get out of this in the 5v5. Now everything on Mutineers for the retake.
Hey, as one player watching over him towards the bomb, the smokes are down middle of the map. Dylan just trying to play his life. Jared, he is going to get taken out. But before that, he found a kill. So it's a 3 versus 4. But when you have this bomb planted, when you have Wuskin all the way in the back, is there a smoke for Florida to defuse this bomb? If not, it's going to be so difficult to win the round, and you still have Scraps alive.
Oh, he just got beamed. It was Rossini that was able to take him out, but now, due to the quick plant, there's only 15 seconds remaining. Everyone's going to drop. The defuse will come in, and what a retake there from Mutineers. And I think that was Pristini that beamed Wuskin in the back. I mean, that was a big one.
He pushed up middle, right? He comes from green. He's right in front of Wuskin. He knows where he's setting up, so I think he has dead silence popped. Yeah, he works all the way up towards Forest.
But takes out the twin brother duo, and those are the huge kills to get them onto the bomb. And the first blood we've seen for Mutineers turns into a round win. Lovely retake as they find all the kills, and a much needed round win.
I got a little nervous, right? When you don't see the smoke on the bomb, it's gonna be hard to defuse. But Pristini, he got so much map position, was able to find Wuskin all the way in the back.
The re-challenge from Pristini, maybe a little bit over-eager as Rated takes him down. 3 first bloods for Ravens.
You have one player inside vent room as well. That's going to be Dylan. It's in a good spot, but Havoc does get traded out. Nice teamwork, and there's the one-on-one that probably will be the difference maker.
That's just an awkward fight, right? You like bump into each other mid-sprint, but Dylan connects on the hip fire. 3 versus 2 now for London. Looks like Mutineers considering a wrap back towards A, but look where Bomb is. He's all the way back in. Spawn just chilling, basically. Just thinking about where they want to try to attack this, is it's been flipped on its head.
I mean, London have a nice setup, right? You have one player watching over the B side, so the other two just have to focus A. Sky's just trying to watch over his teammate. Hasn't started the plan yet. Now it's going to go down.
This is winnable.
Oh, well.
Now it's not. Now it's not. If Scraps hits the edge, picks him off a bomb, no plant in for Mutineers, and a 3rd round now for Ravens. If he gets it planted and gets away with his life, maybe a chance, but you mentioned right before that you like the setup from Ravens.
Well, and it's just you wait that long to plant the bomb. They're going to push you sooner or later, and they're able to find the timing. That's really the change in what we talked about, right? If he has 30 more seconds, they can sort of do what they want. Maybe they don't catch that bomb timing as well.
Yeah, it makes those clutch scenarios down a man even more difficult, right? They're opening offense to the offsite this time. Does anyone get more hit markers than Waskin? That looks like it's neck level.
It's something with the start of the rounds, I swear.
They got spawn protection, right?
But a lot of early aggression once again from Dylan. He has Waskin watching over him with that sniper, able to take down Mox. Mox was flying in for the trade. And well, with that positioning, he's able to take down Frosty.
And that is 4 out of 5 first bloods now for Ravens.
I mean, just all the individual one-on-ones around the map are going the way of London. Like, there's no team push from the side of Florida. There's no trades going on. It's all individual one-on-ones, right? Like, and when you're down a man, you have to play together, and that we're just not seeing that from Florida.
London just looking far more comfortable on this map.
Yeah, and again, because they have, you know, that tournament under their belt, that's what we talked about, right? You sort of fix those simple mistakes. You're all on the same page.
And that'll be the big question for, I think, for FaZe. The guys hosting this event is just they weren't at London. I think we're all hyping them up. We all know how good they are, but they don't have that weekend under their belt, right? Will there be some mistakes that maybe you don't see from potentially more refined teams? It smokes out. Dylan a chance to get that first pick. Flies on through. It ends up being 2 and just narrowly gets away with his life. 5 first bloods as Ravens enjoy the edge in basically every single round. 3 versus 2 now for them, but Mox trying to bring it back. Mox has been able to get 3. He gets away with his life as well, but it's all going to fall to Mox now in a 1 versus 2. Scraps injured up from the Ravens.
And Mox makes this round doable.
Oh, what a momentum swing this could be if he gets an ace clutch. Scraps holds it. Scraps wins it. Ravens, they need 1 more round.
Gets a little bit scary there, but it all starts with Dylan controlling that vent room. He flies on through. Probably just gets the call-outs from his teammates. There's a lot of smokes down middle of the map around that water side. He just pokes out through the door. And while the timing goes his way.
Mutineers, can they do anything to bring this back? Everybody negative, not shocking with the scorelines 5-1, but pretty reminiscent of what we saw on the first map as well. London just dominating in the respawn and in the search.
And I've just loved what we've seen from London on their attacks, right? You had a slow A push round 1, then you had 2 very fast B pushes. They go back to A.
Here we go.
Continuously keeping Florida on their toes, but Florida is able to respond.
Well, feels like the map 1, though. They start to respond, but it's just too late.
Too late, yeah.
Let's see if they can get some rounds, though, under their belt. They line up for Havoc. Can't quite drop the second, but it's not going to matter as that'll be a Mutineers round win. But still a 5-2 edge for Ravens. This is the first time you saw kind of a team push. They was Havoc pop dead silence. They get through track side, and they win the early fights. Just haven't been able to say that the entire map, too. Scraps 10-3 right now, already into double digits with only 7 rounds played.
And one of the players we wanted to see have a better weekend, and he's doing it so far.
I remember he had a really nice gun runner search when we were watching him in London. We actually played him in this, right? When we played like that.
Well, Dylan just went through the middle of the map right away. So Dylan's already behind Florida. Plus with Scraps getting 2 more kills, this should just be done, just due to the positioning that Dylan was able to find. He does get taken down, but he has so much information. His teams only have to worry about one side of the map. And it's all down to Skies to keep the hopes of Florida alive in map 2.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about Scraps in this map, but he is very, very comfortable here. You see it's as dominant effort as Skies just getting toyed with right now.
Gotta watch out for those canisters. They
Off the wrap back, Scraps ready and waiting, and Scrap tacks on.